Hey everybody, Jane here, and we're doing our second month of Library Chooses My TBR. If you are new to this or didn't happen to catch the last Library Chooses My TBR video, basically our library has a new subscription box thing that it offers, and it's really cool. You fill out a form about what your taste in books are, and the librarians pick out 3 to 6 books they think, based on your taste, that you'll really enjoy. It also comes with a craft. So this month there is a, you turn this into a bookmark. I've never seen a bookmark like this before, and I haven't obviously done this craft. To be honest, I didn't do a last month's craft either, but I'm hoping that despite not having done it yet, I will have a good time with it. I think I will. Alright, so we did this last month, and last month was a little bit of a mixed bag, to be honest. I had 1 DNF, 2 3 stars, 2 4 stars, and one of those was a 4-star I really enjoyed, but it was also from an author I'd read before. So I was definitely a little nervous about going into this month because I guess I just have really specific tastes. But I'll be honest, when I went to pick up the books this month, I really was excited. I was hopeful, and they did not disappoint. I do hope in the future that I'll be able to do a video where you can actually see me picking up the books. I wanted to do that this month, but there was some miscommunication about where I was picking them up, and so what I wanted to do wasn't really feasible. Cross our fingers, next month. Alright, so this month the librarians chose 5 books for me. One of them is an audiobook. And I will tell you, out of these, I expect to absolutely love 3 of them. And 2, I'm not sure about, but I'm going to give them a try. So the first one is a book called, or it's a playaway, and it is a book called Transcription. And I don't really know anything about this book. If you've never seen a playaway before, these are really cool kinds of audio. It's a little box that just plays one book. So it's like an MP3 player for one book. So this is, I believe, a 2 timeline story about a girl who was a spy. Let me see which war it said. It says, in 1940, 18-year-old Jeanette Armstrong is reluctantly recruited into the world of espionage, sent to an obscure department of M15 tasked with monitoring the comings and goings of British fascist sympathizers. She discovers the work turns tedious and terrifying, but after the war's ended, she presumes the events of those years have been relegated to the past forever. 10 years later, now a radio producer at the BBC, it's Juliet, not Jeanette. Sorry, the tag from the library was covering that. Julia is unexpectedly confronted by figures from her past. So I assume we're going to be looking at how she became a spy and also what is happening now. This book has potential. I will be honest, I'm a little nervous about this one. This is one of the ones I'm not sure I'm going to love because espionage and spies, not really my thing typically, but I could love it. We will definitely see, and I'm hopeful. I am glad it's an audiobook because I just finished reading it and I haven't started a new audiobook and I need one. So we're going to try that and hopefully I will love it. The next one just checks all my boxes, and it is called Curiosity Killed the Cat Sitter. And it says this is the first Dixie Hemingway mystery. I don't think I've read any of these mysteries before. I don't really need to know what this is. The title pretty much tells me everything I need to know. There's a cozy mystery. It involves cats. I'm on board for that. The next one, I had to look at the back to decide. The cover is absolutely beautiful. And this is called The Painter's Daughter. But historicals fictions can sometimes be a miss for me. I generally love historicals, but it really depends on the content, the characters, that kind of thing. This seems like it's a romance, so I feel like I am absolutely going to love this. Let me read you a little bit about what this is about. Sophie DuPont assists her father in his studio. keeping her own artwork out of sight. In private, she paints the picturesque North Devon coast, popular with artists, including handsome Wesley Overtree, who seems more interested in Sophie than the landscape. Captain Overtree is accustomed to taking on his brother Wesley's responsibilities. This is Captain Stephen, sorry, not Wesley. This next paragraph. Near the end of his leave, he is sent to find his brother and bring him home. Upon reaching Devonshire, Stephen is stunned to learn Wesley has sailed for Italy and left his host daughter in serious trouble. Betting there's a baby, at least a loss of virginity, probably a baby. Stephen feels duty-bound to act and strangely protective of the young lady, who somehow seems familiar, wanting to make some recompense for his own past failings as well as his brother. Stephen proposes to Miss DuPont. He does not offer her love, but marriage in name only, to save her from scandal. That is absolutely calling to me. Like, that's what I needed to know. I love any kind of marriage of convenience books. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a romance. It could go a lot of different ways, but that's got my attention. I'm really hyped and excited about that book. The next book is from an author I've read and loved before, and that is My Not So Perfect Life by Sophie Kinsella. I don't know what this is about. I didn't look, but I love Sophie Kinsella, so I have a feeling at the very least I will very much enjoy this book. The last book the librarians picked out to me, and like I said, they did pretty good this month. Last month, I think I was a little nervous. I wasn't sure, like, seeing stuff, how it would go, and it went okay. 3 stars, 4 stars, a DNF, not bad. Probably about as good as I would do myself. Though the last book is one that I'm, again, not sure I'm going to like, because I think it is comedy, but the subject matter has me a little nervous, to be honest, and comedy doesn't always hit me right. So this is called We Had a Little Real Estate Problem, the Unheralded Story of Native Americans and Comedy. We'll see. Like I said, comedy can be rough for me, and I don't know, just that topic, it seems like it could be done really well and be a fun read, or it could be done really poorly and not be a great read. So that is my TBR for the month of May 2021. I do want to add 2 other books to this TBR. One is a buddy read I'm doing with my daughter, and we are going to read Tuck Everlasting. I read it before when I was in grade school, but I haven't read it as an adult. And then the other book I would really, really like to get to this month is one that was recommended by my best friend. She really enjoyed it, and I think I will too, and that is called The Grace Year. And she said this was kind of like a between The Hunger Games and The Handmaid's Tale, and I am all for that. I am also currently in the middle of reading one book that will be transitioning over to the month of May with me, and that is the Cassidy Blake III book. Cassidy Blake series is about a girl who can see ghosts, has a friend who's a ghost, and her parents are ghost hunters, so they go to these mysterious ghosty places. In this particular book, they're in New Orleans. So I am enjoying it. I am pretty close. I'm like 3/4 of the way through, so it's been a good read. But that is also going to be carrying over into this month. So that is what I'm reading in May. Please tell me below what you're reading in May. Remember to like this video if you did, subscribe, and check out my social media, including the books that I have authored. And have a nice day. This has been Jane. Bye.